Tune of the era. Who had the recording on that? Do you recall? Michael told us in the car.
Well, that was one of the reasons I picked that was there's a very famous and somewhat obscure recording of I don't know how you can be obscure and famous, but it's famous among piano players that listen to James P. Johnson. He did a very famous solo recording of that, and the solo recording went on for pretty much as long as the technology of the day allowed. And every chorus he played was different than the last. It was just, everybody regards that as one of the most inventive things. It's like his mind, you could imagine that he could sit there for an hour and play that song and never play the same chorus twice.
I bet you could do that too.
I can do about 7 minutes.
How did FATS get his name? When FATS was always a big boy, even before he went to school. He was mama's boy and she fed him and he ate. And he was a happy boy with big appetites. But when he went to grade school, of course, the kids picked on him unmercifully and called him FATS. Yeah, that was the first thing, FATS and fat boy and fatty. And so he was a shy, sensitive kid because he'd been sheltered. So in rare FATS style, what he did is he embraced that, and he effectively took the name Fats Waller from grade school on. And he would joke about it in later concerts. He'd make little jokes about he was his mama's little fatsy watsy. And you can see that, you can hear that in some of his recordings. So he became the class clown, of course, and that's how many shy kids learn to compensate for their shyness. And he was a very good class clown. So he was recognized, he was adopted, and he, in the early 1920s, went on the road with Liza and her Shufflin' Six, who he had met in his dabblings about in the cutting contests and the bars and the circuit. And he went on the road with them and eventually wrote a tune for them called The Boy in the Boat. Well, he wanted to publish this tune, but when he talked to the publishers, they said, well, those lyrics are filthy. And The Boy in the Boat, I'm not going to tell you this specifically, but The Boy in the Boat refers to part of the female anatomy that is probably not a nice thing to publish as a title of a tune. So he was told, find a different title and get some better lyrics. So he had met up with Clarence Williams in his shufflings about and the cuttings and stuff, and he asked Clarence Williams to write lyrics for this tune because it was a great melody. And given the warning that he should choose a very tame title for his tune, he chose Squeeze Me. So he was published in 1925, and we're going to do Squeeze Me for you right now. E flat. Now, Daddy, you've been doggone sweet on me. Daddy, you're the only one I see. You know I need but you, 'cause you're my man. Love me like no one can. Something about you I just can't resist. tease me, Daddy.